Imperial Lex, once again, Imperial. And you can look up all the sites: Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube, Reverb Nation, /Imperial Lex. Look it up on YouTube. I just battled someone last week, got a couple rhymes up there. And I'm doing this interview for Philly Music Man. I mean, shouts out to Philly. I'm about to host his next CD. This is going real big. Philly's looking out like crazy. So I'm putting in a lot more work now. And I want to make it known, if you want features or booking for anything, want me to open up for your artists here or there, wherever, or get a feature for a track, hit up my manager. My man Big Is. He's my CEO, my boss. I'm going to just start calling him my boss, because he's not just a manager, not this or that. I'm going to say my boss. Hit him up. It's 843-642-1193. If you want, you can hit me up, 413-328-8987. And let's get into this interview.
So what age were you when you started to like rap?
I was probably like 6 or 8, something like that. First, second grade when I started hearing it. I heard like I used to listen to rock hardcore, and then I heard some rapper, like some random guy. I have no clue what his name was. I don't think he raps anymore, but that's what got me into it. I started playing drums more, and that's what started it.
So when did you start rapping and wanted to, like, as your profession? When did you want to do that yourself?
I mean, when I heard Cannabis, like back when I hit like 99 or something like that, in 2000 BC, when I heard that song, that was the first song I heard from him. That was crazy. That's what made me start writing. I started writing battle raps and stuff, punchlines, pretty much just writing punchlines and going crazy with that. Bars, stacking it up and like battling people online, and it made me start writing. But I didn't start really recording until taking it serious. I wanted to make it my profession until probably I graduated high school. I started building up a catalog, got a little mic and plugged it into my computer and recorded a bunch of tracks. Started out pretty hot, but I got real official later. But that's when I started, right after high school.
So who was popping in the area when you started to rap?
When I started taking it serious, like after high school, was this dude Paul right here. First one I really started chilling with and rapping with. Disaster from Worcester. He was living in Springfield at the time. He was on a label with Ed O.G. and like Slain, La Coca Nostra, and all them. So that's pretty much it in the area. There's a couple local dudes, but no one big around here.
So who are your favorite artists in the industry?
Izzy for real. I listen to him like 80% of the time, if not him, Wiz Khalifa. And then Cassidy, Lloyd Banks, Cicero, Jay-Z, DMX, Pun, Biggie. I don't really listen to Pac every once in a while, but I don't listen to Nas really. You know what I mean? But that's a bunch of them. Jadakiss, his new album is crazy.
So, like, can you order those people up, or do you have a completely different top 10 altogether, man?
A top 10 is Izzy for real, Cannabis. Then it's not too much of a Pun, probably. Then Jay-Z, Biggie. I was gonna say, man, Lord Finesse, Big L. Lord Finesse up there, I forgot. Maybe Jadakiss I'll throw in there. I'll edge Pac in there at 9 or so. You know what I mean? But Cicero and Lloyd Banks, Cassidy, all of them is like, I listen to them mostly too.
So when you're about to do a song, how do you structure it? Do you pick up the beat first, or do you like to write it on paper and then find your beat?
I just come up with stuff all the time. It doesn't matter. Like, that's what I do. When I was half of my whole last CD, the Spitboxer, I came up with it at work when I was on the clock. And I just like came up with the whole song in my head, and like when I got off work, I came home and wrote it down, and then recorded it the next morning and repeat that process. You know what I mean? And then when I'm in the studio or whatever, sometimes I'll be in the studio with my boy. The energy will just be crazy. We'll come up with like 3 songs in an hour, recorded and all, and like. Sometimes it'll take me a whole day or a week or something for one. I'll keep working on other ones in the process or whatever.
So what type of beats, my fault, what type of beats, like, get you to start bringing out the bars, you feel me?
Fast beats. Like, the fastest beat you can find, that'll get me going crazy off the head. I'll freestyle sick off that. But I don't care, hard beats. I like hard, like, with the bars, anything. Old school beats like this or something like that. like a classic or something, Shook Ones or something like that, Gibby definitely wanted to rap. Like, I'll step up, be like, oh man, you gotta film this. The hard ones I use for like Imperial songs, like real song tracks, and then I like smooth ones. I don't really do it too much, but I like the smooth stuff, like a fad type of beat, or like a not even fad, like smoother than that, but stuff like that. All different types.
So what producers do you like, and why do you like them?
Nate Knuckles, that's my main producer. He got most of my songs produced. He's from Holyoke, around here in Massachusetts. Kareem Nuri got a couple beats on my album. Track Pros, they did beats for 50 Cent, Kanye, Sean Kingston. They got a couple beats on my album. And they got a ton of hot beats. They send me like massive folders, like hundreds of beats that are crazy, so they're pretty good. But as far as like who producers I really like, I mean, C. Merkin coming to Philly, he's good. Had a couple ideas a second ago, like some hot producers. I can't remember. Mostly I don't even know their names. It's just, this beat is crazy. I have no clue who produced what the names of any producers are, you know what I mean? There's a ton of them nowadays, so, like, whoever produced this beat is crazy, you know what I mean? I have no clue who it is.
So were you ever affiliated with any other rap groups before? Like, before Dirt Road and everything else?
Nah, not really. Me and my boys just rap before. We didn't have a name or whatever. I wasn't a part of any groups. Now it's true to rap. Dirt Road South is my label. Got a couple artists, Butter Black, House Brown, you know what I mean, did a couple tracks with them, it's crazy, but Imperial Lex, I've been on just Dirt Road South, it's the first label I've been on. They picked me up in South Carolina, they saw me at an open mic, and I ripped it, tore the stage down, and then Big Iz approached me, he was like, yo, let me show you what I can do for you. And we started working together, there was a handshake, and that's it. He specifically did not want to do any contracts at all, never, so we're just rolling like that off loyalty.
Alright, so how did you and Philly Music Man meet? Were there any collaborations? Have y'all met before? Anything like that?
Me and him met probably a couple years ago. I never met him in person yet, but I kept listening. I kept being a big fan of Rain Man back when he was Rain Man. And, I sent him a bunch of like comments and all that. And eventually, he was like, "Yo, hit me up." He gave me his number. He gave me some tips and like told me what to do to start getting on and start getting my foot in the door. He's like, go to every battle you can get to. You know what I mean? Every DVD, have your boy start a DVD rap thing for your area. I started doing all that, and eventually he heard my songs. Rain Man went to my MySpace page, and he's like, oh, your songs are crazy. I played all your tracks for my people. They're like, they think you're sick. He's like, you want to get on a track with me? So I did a track, and then that's when Philly Music Man probably got involved with it, and eventually Philly Music Man hit me up to be on his CD, and I was with it. There's a bunch of other Philly artists on it. Gilly was on it, Freeway. Izzy, it was hosted by Izzy for Real Hip Hop Volume 1. And I'm hosting his next one. We've been talking since then online, Facebook and all that, so really trying to work together for the future, build it up.
So being a lyrical cat as well, what made you like Rain Man in the first place? What set you off to him?
I mean, when I first heard of him, I was like, it was in the MTV battle in 03, and he was like, I heard his first rhyme. Ever since the first one, I was like, oh man, he's gonna be the sickest one in this, definitely, easily. Like, no one's gonna touch it. And the whole way he went going crazy. And then every time he spit, it was like, man, he got this flow. Like, I hear them dissing this guy, but it's like I'm hearing a mixtape rhyme from him. I want to go look up his mixtapes and hear his songs and all that, because it's sick. And all the other ones, battle dudes, were just like coming with their bars or whatever. Like, they didn't sound like sick MCs when they were spitting. Rain Man did that. And what was that question again?
Oh, how you met Rain Man?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what it was. I was like, damn, I don't know why everyone doesn't spit like this. I was like, this is how it's supposed to be. I started looking him up like, man, every MC should be like this style.
So, like, how's your music doing, and where can everyone get that at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can get my stuff in South Carolina, in Beaufort, South Carolina, at Just Fashion. It's a store. I'm working on getting it in some more stores. I put a couple copies in How You Want It in Springfield, the clothing store of the Ghost Rider CD. I'm gonna probably be shipping them some more, so you can probably get it there. Hopefully, I'm gonna keep it stocked. I'm working on more stores. I online, I mean, you can hit up Facebook and MySpace, YouTube to hear some stuff, but hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on whatever, just ask for a copy or ask, you know what I mean, ask my manager, my boss is about it. He got him, he can sell you it. It's $5 for a mixtape. The album's not out yet, but hit me up. I can email it to you and do the PayPal or whatever. It'll be on iTunes when the album comes out, and hopefully Best Buy.
So where you want to be with your career in 2 years, man? Where you want to be with all this rap shit?
I want to be performing 7 shows a week. You know what I mean? Spitting 10,000 bars on a camera a day. I mean, putting out a bunch of CDs, making a living off it. That's what I want to do. I don't care if I'm making 20 grand a year or 20 million a year. Even if I'm making 100 million a year, like it's on some Jay-Z status, I'm still rap for 30 years. It's 30, just like him. I'm never gonna stop, even if I was a billionaire, or if I'm keep just living off it. That's what I want to do. I'm always doing this. I'm not even living off it now. I'm an MC. That's what I do every day, no matter what. And I don't care if it's battling or whatever else it is. If I gotta, I mean, I'm not gonna just battle at it all the time, but people act like they're afraid of battle. Like that's part of the art. I mean, in the streets, that's the main thing, pretty much to me. It's ciphering and all that. And battles happen every time, so.
So if mad people came at your head looking for a battle, would you turn into a battle rapper, or would you just stick to the music?
I mean, turn into a battle rapper. I mean, people already pretty much think I'm a lyrical MC, like a real hip hop. That's the type of stuff to say about me. Oh, he's sick. He's the lyrical, real hip hop MC type of dude. And they're like, every time I enter a room, it's like, or like. They start talking about battle and they all look at me and all this, you know. But that's what it is. I don't have to turn into it. Any second I could battle anyone and go at it. That's what I love doing. But it's all about the tracks more. I want you to hear my mixtapes more. The bars is 6. If you like battles, you'll like my mixtapes. It's like a Cassidy mixtape. You want to hear it sick going in. My albums is gonna be songs too, but it's still an Imperial Lex CD, so it's not just gonna be like a concept song, then a topic song, then a love song. It's like still crazy. It's still sick, you know what I mean?
So how does it feel to be respected by other rappers and people outside of your state, considering that you're living in South Carolina right now?
Feels good. Philly's the main state that's been, or the main town, main place been shouting out and looking out. Philly Music Man is looking out heavy. Got on his first CD, talking to me a lot, but other than that, Massachusetts and South Carolina, I'm repping. They're both holding me down, knowing me a lot more now. Georgia's starting to catch on a little. Connecticut a little. It's good. I need everyone to catch on. I'm sending it out everywhere on Facebook, online. Keep looking it up. Philly, keep looking out. Just keep working heavy with y'all. A lot of Philly artists been hitting me up for features now and to try to work and stuff. So that's what you need to do. I ain't trying to stay local. Try to stay in one state. You ain't going anywhere doing that.
Well, spit a few bars for Philly Music Man real quick. Let everyone know why they wanted to get at you in the first place.
Alright, this beat just started too. I'm getting into it. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, this is why Philly Music Man hit me up, because these bars right here. That's the number one thing. Let's go. Yo, you work slow, I stay turbo, supercharged, clear glow, flow of a hero, these are super bars. So if you got a problem with the flow, for sure this means wars, time to drop them with the flow. It's the real end of the world, apocalyptic flow. Already got the girls, this my prophet getting flow. My lyrics will show you what the prophets didn't know. I got the gift of flow, without killing you I can lift your soul. You claim you're conquering the globe with your flow, but like Osama, we gotta find you in a hole. All the shorties like my flow, so once they're on, it's hard to get them off me like a mole. I give the beatings, now they want to switch the roles. Other players think I'm cheating, they want to switch controls. You busy preaching, I'm talking with the pros. Chopping like a larkin with the flows, trying to get this dough. My old songs are hotter than a stove, so they still knocking like a fiend when his dollar's getting low. Ain't no one talking when I flow. Top flight janitor, sweep and mop them with the flow. One hard 16, your whole shop is getting closed. You can bring your garbage team and watch them get disposed. Thought you had a firing squad, but y'all were getting cold, so I had to fire your squad and pop them in a row. You go against me, you ain't likely to win. I got him going, is he for real? Like I was him. On the mic, I get it in. It's like the Grand Canyon, you'll never see anything like this again. Imperial Lex. Look it up on Facebook, YouTube, all that.